Good morning everybody. Mike here, back for another video. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. I'm getting my day started here, going up to the post office, making a drop for some envelopes, and gonna share some free valuable content that I hope that will help you guys. First and foremost, I want you guys to realize if you find me and on the internet or what have you, please do me a favor. If you call me, text me, or email me, and I don't have you in my contacts on my phone or have never seen you come through on my email before, please don't just text me or email me out of the blue and say, hey, Mike, I found your program, okay? And I'm gonna be like, well, first of all, what's your name? I don't know who you are. You know, you'd be surprised how many people just text me or email me out of the blue about my program. Please tell me your first name so I know who I'm doing business with and talking to. I like to know people on a first name basis, okay, at least. So tell me your name. Hey, my name's Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue. Mike, I found your program of. See, if you just respond and say, Mike, I found your program, I'm going to be like, what program? I have three, okay? 3 mailer programs that I put together. So please tell me your name, and please, please tell me as well the program you found or responded to or are interested in by saying Turbo Pay Lines, the Postcard Leveraging System, United Freedom Team, or give me a website like mailboxmoneyplan.com, postcardprofitsystem.com, or just say Turbo Pay Lines or whatever program. So that way I know your name. Just tell me how you found me, and you know, so I know your name, and tell me the website link or the program name if you text me or email me or call me, whatever, and leave a message. So I know who you are and what program you're interested in, because I don't know unless you guys tell me, you know. So obviously I'm not psychic. I don't know who you are if you've never responded to me. If you have reached out to me already, great. I know who you are if you connect with me through email. Okay, moving forward. Just a few things I want to address here on this video. First and foremost, guys, I did a video probably last week about attraction marketing, and that's what it's all about. Now listen, here's the key to it all. You ask any successful realtor, any successful insurance agent, any successful salesman in corporate America that is successful making 6-7 figures a year, they'll probably tell you the secret to their success is communication and building relationships with people. That's all this is building relationships with people. So remember what we are, okay? We are problem solvers, okay? So people are searching for answers, whether they want time freedom, whether they want financial freedom, whether they want to stay home with their kids and homeschool their children instead of taking them to the babysitter or after school, or, you know, spending whatever their why is, guys, that they are looking for a solution. That is the need or problem we are to solve and provide a solution for. And they have to see value. They have to see a reason to partner with whoever that they can provide a solution to that why or that problem. So we are problem solvers. See, the key to it all, guys, and it's really simple. It's really simple. They have to see value in partnering with you or me or whoever, okay, to do business with us, to hand us money. And the reason they will hand us money is we provide a solution to their problems. So identify number one. And in all honesty, guys, if you don't want to communicate and build relationships with people, you know, in all honesty, working from home may not be for you. You may need to stay on your job in corporate America until you retire, because it's all about communicating and relationships. Okay, so here's how it works. Okay, you know, you email someone, you text someone, you call people or return their call, and you build relationships, and you identify their problem and what they're looking for in life. Maybe they want to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a week to, you know, pay off a credit card or send their save tuition money for college for their kids. So Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue, What you're telling me is you want to make an extra 500 to 1,000 a week to, let's see, save for your teenager that's going to college this fall. Is that true? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, great. So you've identified the problem. So now it's simple. So Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue, if I could show you an easy way to generate 500 to 1,000 per week for you to save up the tuition money for your son or daughter to go to college, would that be worth 15 to 20 minutes of your time to find a solution for you to accomplish that? Simple. And you don't sell what the opportunity is. You don't convince. You don't explain. You just direct them to my recorded call or to a website if you have a different program. You don't explain how. You just share that you have a solution to what they're looking for. Okay? So Bob, Joe, and Mary Sue, if I could show you how to make 500 to 1,000 a week to start, for you to get some extra money in your pocket to save for your kid for tuition money for college this fall, would it be worth 15 minutes of your time to find out how? Well, yeah. That's what they're looking for, a solution. What's it all about? Well, I'm glad you asked. Grab a pen. Or is this your cell phone? I'll text you the website and record a call to get the information to see if it's a good fit for you. And by the way, Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue, when's a good time to follow up to get your questions answered to see if it's a good fit for you? See, you lock down that time to follow up with them because the fortune is in the follow-up. The chances of them going through the information you give to them and calling you back on their dime, because life gets busy, they may go to the website or record a call. But if you don't follow up with them to get their questions answered, guys, they may forget. So you got to call them back, or you got to email them, or you got to text them back. So Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue, did you go through the information? Yeah. Here's a good way to do it. So Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue, when's a good time to follow up after you go through the information to get your questions answered? Mornings, afternoons, or evenings? What works best for you? See, that's all you do. Or their goal may be to save up money for a vacation, to go to the Bahamas or to Hawaii or wherever. It's whatever they want, not whatever we want. See, it's money in exchange for servanthood to meet people's needs. That's all it is. And it doesn't matter what program, service, or opportunity you're pushing. It's all about them and what they want. Now, I'm in front of my local post office here, and I'm getting ready to send some payments off to members along with my flyers here. Okay, so realize, that's all it is. That's all it is. Building relationships, communication, and what have you. Now, realize, everybody, here's the deal. You may be at the point of you're ready to give up. You may be at the point of you don't know which way to turn, what to do, or what have you. Now listen, you may be crying out to dear God in heaven for an answer. Okay, but let me tell you what moves the hand of God. It's not coming to God at your point of desperation or your place of wanting. Okay, because God is not moved by your problems, your circumstances, your fears, or your failures. See, he already knows where you're at, okay? So you don't have to tell him about your place of desperation you're coming from or wanting, because he's not moved by your needs or wants or desire. He's not moved by your needs. He's not moved by your fears, circumstances, problems, or failures. So let me just share this with you guys. What moves the hand of God is not telling God your failures, your fears. God is moved by faith. See, it's faith that moves the mountain. Not telling God your problems, not telling God your failures, your fears, where you're at. It's faith, not fear, that moves the mountain in the hand of God in your life. See, you got to see the end from the beginning like he does. Most people, all they can see, guys, is what's right in front of their eyeballs. See? They're not looking down the road. And the good book says, my people perish for lack of knowledge or a vision. See, you got to see the vision, the end vision of where you're going. If you don't have a vision and you don't have a plan and you don't have goals written down on paper of where you want to go or where your vision is to be in the end, okay, you have no direction of where you're going or what you want to accomplish. So you need to write down your goals, okay? And you need to come to God in a place of faith, not fear, and from failure. See, so many people, all they can see is where they're at. So instead of confessing over their life, they're abundant, they're rich, they're confessing, what they see in their world, in their problems and circumstances. And they don't even realize, okay, that change it all starts not from without. It comes from within. It's from you changing from within to change from what's without in your physical three-dimensional world. Okay? And realize this world you live in, this reality you live in, it's subjective. You can change it, okay, if you make a choice to make a change. Okay? So that's the key. Don't come to God telling God your problems. Don't confess your problems. Don't confess your failures and fears. Confess faith. See, my wife decorates our house. And we got a saying up there, we walk by faith and not by sight. So if you want to get to a place that you're not at, that you want to get to, you need to confess where you want to be in the end and what you want coming to in your life in the here and now. See, you got to confess it like you have it right now to get it in the end. See, or how's anything going to change? Okay, now listen to me. Listen to this. Okay, in order to have a real life, you must be willing to work at your situation. You must be willing to look at your situation square in the eye and take complete ownership. Yes, you created it all. Guys, let me tell you something. There's choices we've made that have put us where we're at right now in life. Okay, if you want to know what you've been meditating on that's manifested in your life, just look around. Because what you see around you is the result of what you've brought upon your life by your own free will and own free choices. If you're bankrupt, if your credit's below sea level where you can't get a loan, choices you've made to ruin your credit and bad money management have put you where you're at right now in life to manifest what you're seeing around you. Your beliefs hold you responsible for what you choose to interpret as your experience. Whether positive or negative, you have previously decided what you would be experiencing today. But you can change this if necessary. If you're not open to admit this, please put the book down. This is from a book I'm reading. There's nothing here that will provide you any value whatsoever unless you said yes to full ownership. See, I've been talking about being responsible, right? No one is responsible for your success except yourself. No one is responsible to get you to where you want to go in the end but yourself. Okay? And God helps those that help themselves, like I've told you in the past. Okay? So, that's the deal. You got to get out of the victim mentality of the blame game. Okay? So, the way to attract money is to start imagining what you want. The way to attract money is to start imagining that you have money right now. Okay? Envision yourself with a larger bank account. Spend time feeling what you like. Okay? Spend time feeling what you want and how that feels. All right? Continue to do this every day. The more you become consumed with the feeling of wealthiness, the more you will vibrate to a vibrational match of wealth. The law of vibrational attraction is always a constant. You can attract virtually anything, okay? If you put the necessary time and energy into matching your vibration to your desires. Guys, this simple little book right here, put me on the path. I've highlighted stuff. This book right here, Put Me on the Path by Tariana Robinson. This simple little manual started me down the path. And it's only 54 pages. It's like a little booklet. Started me down the path of understanding the law of attraction. Okay? And that's the key to it all, is you got to focus and imagine and hold visions and things in your mind of what you want, not what you have in the here and now. And it's as you do that, it's as you think, so you become in the end. Okay? So, listen, I hope you got some free valuable content. Please let me know who you are and what program you're responding to if you reach out to me. We all got to take responsibility. Okay? Listen, here's the deal. And it's consistency. You got to write down your goals. You got to write down your vision. You got to write down where you want to go. You got to come to God in faith, not to tell him your problems. He already knows your problems and where you want to go. And here you go, Mr. Al Martinet. Okay, big fat $1,000. Here's another one going to Florida. You've seen this one the other day. Right there's a tracking number if you want to freeze the video and take it down. I already showed it to you. And who else do we have getting paid? Hope Murray. There we go, and she's from New York. All right, so I'm going to get these out in the mail. I hope you got some free valuable content out of this. Come to God in faith, not with fear and failure and a wanting, not from a place of lack. He already knows where you are. You need to tell him where you want to go and meditate on that. We'll see you on the next video. Go and subscribe, like the video, and pass it on. If you want to get some free valuable content of what I'm doing, email me at the email address of successfreedomteam@gmail.com and request this flyer so you can print it off, listen to this 17-minute recorded message to get some information on a life-changing information activity that is, gosh, just, it's killing it, man. It's smoking hot right now. And I encourage you guys to just get on the bandwagon again, get back in the boat, get focused, and start mailing this program or check it out. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for tuning in, and I got to get into my local post office. God bless. Have a happy Tuesday. Peace. I'm out, and bye for now.